Hello, students. I hope you all good, healthy at your place. So, today we will start chapter 2, that is computer memory, the storage devices. Okay. So, I supposed you might have learned in previous chapter the following topics such as input output devices, which helps the computer to get the data and instruction from the user, and to deliver the processed information in soft or hard form. Okay, but the data and the instruction when entered, where do they stored in the computer, and how the processed information reaches to the output device. So these all things already we have learned in our previous chapter. So today we will start our new chapter, that is computer memory, the storage devices. Computer has huge data storage capacity. It make a unique machine. This feature make the computer unique machine. Computer being an electronic device store and process everything in the form of electronic data value. Okay, whatever we stored, whatever we do in our computer, that all processed in a electronic data, right? It is an electronic device used to process everything in the form of electronic data value. That means the same, whatever we will do, computer will change or convert it into a electronic data, right? So the next is data representation. Computer understands the language of electricity, which can be either in switch on or switch off mode. Okay, computer can understand language of electricity, that is switch on or switch off mode. The switch on mode in computer is represented as 1. Okay, the switch on mode in a computer is represented as 1 and switch off with 0. So, computer understands only two digits, that is 0 and 1. These two digits are known as binary digits or bits. Okay, binary digits also known as bits, BITS. Bits is the smallest unit in our computer memory. Okay, so you can see here on the screen how computer is converting each and every alphabet of hello into a two digits or into a binary digits. You can see here H. You can see here H is converted into 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0. Okay, so computer used to convert hello into these digits, right? After converting these digits, computer used to send this digit to the storage memory, that is CPU. Okay, you all know the brain of computer is called CPU. After converting your input, computer will convert into in its own language, then it will go to the CPU. Okay, after solving your problem, CPU will give the output and you will get the result. Okay, so this way your computer understand all the data whatever you are giving, and it converts and it gives you output. So the next is Okay, to represent the user's data in computer, bits, that is BITS, bits are the combination together to form a character code. Okay, that is, I told you what is bits. It is a two number, that is 0 and 1. The combination of 8 bits, the combination of 8 bit, the combination of 8 bits, what it is? Byte. Yes, it is BYTE. BYTE. And bits include only two digits, that is 0 and 1. Okay, and the combination of uh, 0 and 1 total 8 bits. Okay, like suppose take an example like this: 0 1 0 0 1 0 and 1. Okay, so these all are 8 digits. You can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it is 1 byte. BYTE. Okay, so this is 1 byte, right? Next is the computer data is represented in bits and bytes. Okay, whatever the computer memory we represent it is in bits and byte. Now the next is computer memory. There are various memory units used to measure the large amount of data are tabled below. You can see here 1 byte is equal to 8 bits and 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. Okay, KB is a abbreviation. 1024 KB is equal to 1 MB, that is megabyte. 1024 megabyte is equal to 1 GB, that is 1 gigabyte. And 1024 gigabyte is equal to 1 terabyte. These all are the units of memory. How much computer can store the memory? So in the form of these unit we can represent it. And the 1024 PB is what? Petabyte is equal to 1 exabyte. 1024 EB, that is exabyte, is equal to 1 zettabyte, that is ZB, and 1024 zettabyte is equal to 1 yottabyte. So these all are the units of computer memory.